Hello, hello. Stop, don't tell me. Stop, don't tell me. Stop, don't tell me. Ouch, ouch, ouch. You good? Yes. I have a mosquito bite on my shoulder, and I'm trying not to itch it. Hi, Sean. That's how I say it. Don't ask. No, I'm doing it right now. I know. I know. New room with this. This is just my kitchen. This is just my kitchen. Hi, Jeffrey. Hi, Fusion. Pikachu. Oh, shit. Guys, this is Brayden with the 14 months. Hype for the sub. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, Brayden. Guys, can we get some hype in the chat for this sub? By the way, if you're watching on YouTube, make sure that you hit the thumbs up. We're trying to hit 9K, 9K, 9K. We're currently at 8,500. We're almost at 8,600. So, y'all could literally make it happen tonight. But, is this for kids? Depends on the day. Sometimes it's fun. Thank you, Brayden, for the sub. Nice bow. Guys, this is Noel's hoodie. This is Noel's hoodie that I stole from him approximately 9 years ago. So if you ever see Noel in the chat, don't tell him that I have his hoodie. Hi, Raquel. Thank you. Thank you. Hi, Brian. How are you? How has your week been going? Guys, hi, Steve. It has been so rainy here. Everything is flooded. Not my house, but there's a lot of roads that are flooded and people don't know how to drive in the rain. But, so I gotta go around them. I gotta be like, where. But yeah, a lot of people don't know how to drive in the rain, which is not good. But it is what it is, I suppose. Hi, Curtis. How are you? What did you guys have for dinner? I must hear about it. What did you guys have for dinner? Hello, Knucklehead. Wait, why did Braden's message just come through? Hey, wait, I'm not a Knucklehead. You're a Knucklehead. Hello? Guys, do you think my pumpkin will last till October? Guys, I grew this. I have one more growing right now, but it's a little hot now, so I don't know if it's gonna make it. By the way, guys, I was not trying to grow pumpkins in the middle of summer. I put my pumpkin from last year in the bottom of my flower bed, or in the bottom of my garden. Thank you, Brian, for the silver star. Thank you, Brian, for the silver star. But this one didn't get full grown. This one was supposed to be the size of my mini pumpkin that I painted. So it's like, it's not fully developed yet. I had creamy, spicy chicken thighs and pasta. That actually sounds good. Did you make it at home? I had spaghetti. Yummy. Oh, a bunch of people are having Italian type dinners. Whataburger. Fantastic weekend. Rest in peace, Oliver Tree. Yes. Rest in peace, Oliver Tree. Thank you, Brian, for the sparkles. Dude, it's actually crazy. Homemade, yep, yummy. I made, since everyone's dying to know, and everyone keeps saying, oh my gosh, Alexi, what did you have for dinner? Hi, Tay, thank you for being here. Hi, straight out of Tennessee. Hi, King. Hi, Soccer. Italian pasta is amazing as well. Since everyone is begging to know what I had for dinner, you guys are just like, please, Lexi, tell us. And I'm like, no. And then you guys are like, please. I made focaccia pizza. Okay. And it was the crust was a little bit thick. I did like shorten the I did separate some of it out from like it wasn't as thick as the other day, and I used a wider pan. I took some of it out, and I have like 2 little tins of unbaked focaccia that I don't know. I sent a pic to Discord. Okay, bet. Give Noel his hoodie back. No, it's mine now. Hi, how are you doing, Manuel? How are you? How did you catch that out of everything? Hi, gracefully beautiful. You're stunning. Thank you. Where was I doing? Oh. Would you put it in general? Okay. It looks absolutely delicious. Okay. No, it does look yummy. There it is. Kumi's sleeping. Hi, honey. But yeah, guys, I will have a video on the pizza I made. But look at the crust. I'm just gonna show you a sneak peek of the crust. This was the crust. Of my pizza. I made homemade pizza, honey. Yummy, yummy. Listen, wait, let me go, Titan. I am streaming on Twitch and YouTube at the same time. Post it in Discord. Guys, so I have these ones in my microwave. Oh shoot, I'm gonna dump it. Frick. Guys, I have so much bread. I guess I'm gonna bake them. I don't know. I haven't put toppings in these because I don't know what I want to do. So this was like the extra stuff that I didn't use for my pizza. But so there's just like 2 little mini guys. And so I think I'm going to put some like garlic in there and some red pepper flakes. And bake them up. I just have so much. Hi, Rody. I'm not even trying to complain because it's really not like, it's a good issue to have. But man, I wish I lived closer to my family because they would scrump all this up. I wish I lived closer to my family because they could eat all this. That doesn't look very appealing. No, this is unbaked. It's not baked yet. It's just, this is, the dough. I know. Oh. Well, it's actually, I'm shaking it around and it's losing air bubbles, so I should probably go put it back. Does it at least feel like a warm apple pie? Oh! Hi, Mib. No, this is focaccia dough. But I have so much bread right now. I just can't bring myself to bake it. I should have done one of these dessert style. Oh my gosh, guys. I'm actually mad. I'm actually mad because I already put so much freaking olive oil on it. Oh my gosh. I should have made it sweet. Wait, I could still add maybe like some cinnamon sugar. Oh my goodness. That is so unfortunate. Wait, what if I did like cinnamon sugar and some chocolate chips? Cause I haven't put any like seasonings in it yet. Some pastries are made with olive oil, right? Some of them, it's always salvageable. Ah. Oh, there's like olive oil cookies and stuff, right? Help. Everything can be salvaged. Guys, I have like 75% of a pizza. I have that I made tonight I made a focaccia pizza, okay? And then I have half of a loaf of focaccia bread because I made focaccia bread 2 days ago. And then I have these two little mini unbaked naked guys, not naked guys, unbaked bread. Two little mini loaves of unbaked bread. There are no nude men in my house. Please understand this. Please understand this. I may have also had some coffee like an hour ago, and I feel like I'm gonna like be buzzing and then I'm gonna crash. So you guys are gonna see me be like da 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 da, and then I'm gonna be like sleeping. I can get naked if you want. I'm okay this time, but I'll let you know if I change my mind. I'm in your house. Oh. In that case, definitely stay clothed. Ma'am. Yes, Smith. I knew she liked her men naked. I mean... Crazy work. I don't like all men naked. I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna leave it there. Forgot. How was your night? Hi, weird guy. Perfect time for you to show up. Thank you for the silver star, crab. Thank you for the silver star. Thank you for the silver star. Nice shirt. Thank you. It's Noel's. I'm trying to remember why he gave it to me. I think I was just like, hey, I want somebody, I don't remember. I think I was just like, I was wearing hoodies all the time, and I was like, I only had like 2 hoodies or something, and I was like, I need a new hoodie, and I think like Noel was like, I'm getting rid of this one. You can have it, and I was like, okay. I want to say that's how it went. Maybe I'm lying. Hi, Myth. How are you? Why did I just get a notification? Because you're far, far away in a land with kangaroos and koala bears. And that's why. Guys, I'm in a goofy mood. I don't know what to say. Internet takes longer to get to Australia. Yes. It's because of all the rain that I've been getting. There's a force field in between us. You're getting milk from where? It's not milk. It's lemonade. A lemonade? A lemonade? I was like, is there a the fuck was that? Oh my gosh. Guys, I have to move out of this house. Everything in this house talks to you. And this house is not my house, so I could not remove everything that talks to you. Yes. It's the stove hood. It's the stove hood. Listen. Hi, Andy. Hi, Andy.
Hi, I am here.
Level 5.
Okay, goodbye.
Bitch. I said level 5, not goodbye. Andy.
Hi, I am here.
Level 5. Andy.
Hi, I am here.
2. Oh, I guess she's just an emotional support at this point. Andy.
Hi, I am here.
Turn on.
Okay, working now.
Andy.
Hi, I am here.
Turn on the light. Turn on the light. Light on.
Okay, light on.
Speed 2.
Okay, speed 2.
Speed 5. Andy. Shit, now she can't hear me because. No, she said see you later. Andy. Shit. I'm gonna have to go turn her off. She's so crazy. There's too much going on in here. Andy. Fuck. Andy. There's no way. She turned on and now she can't hear me. Okay. We'll try one more time. Hi, Andy. Why you call her Andy? Dude, her name is Andy. It is. I looked up the brand. It's a Chinese oven hood. Her name is Andy. Anyways, guys, no more questions about the oven hood. I'm actually upset about it. Andy. Hi, Andy.
Hi, I am here.
Turn off. Power off.
Okay, goodbye.
Bye. Don't come back. No, bro, I left for 2 seconds and now the cat's under the desk. I didn't want a cat tonight. I just wanted a night to myself.
See you later.
Bye. I already said bye. Oh, I know. I'm not mad. It's fine. But I'm telling you, I'm I'm moving out of here. I'm moving back into my childhood home. The floors there barely even work. We will have only my PC. My PC, a 20-year-old stove, and a dream. That's what we'll have. Maybe some mice friends. You're coming back? No. I'm just dreaming. I'll come help you renovate. Are you serious? Brayden, please do not dox my childhood home, please. I didn't think you were going to, by the way, but please. I can do attitude. I don't know the exact area, the exact location or even area. You're fine. Okay. I think you do, but that's great. Just don't remember it. Tell us, how'd you get Andy? Dude, I didn't get Andy. Andy came with this house. Andy is in the wall. I'm gonna be a part of the freaking series where the robots in the house take over. No, do not do it. That's why y'all are not allowed to talk. That's why text to speech is very limited in here because y'all would be getting me all messed up. Yes, Andy comes with the house. Hi, Landon. Yuck, this water is warm. Yeah, that's because I was gonna put more ice in it and I forgot. I mean, it's not warm, but there's like one piece of ice in there. I like my water super, super, super icy. 10 jars of pickles? I have enough pickles, okay? I have 2 jars of different types of pickles in my fridge, and then I have the...
I just
So,
came back from the ER for shoving Burger King burgers up my tight ass. The physician diagnosed me with ass burgers. That means Burger King burgers are fucking ass.
It's a fart for you.
what is that? Jack, hello?
Hopefully
Hi,
you don't need
Ashley.
today.
I don't know what that is, Braden. Guys, I want to do the stretch. Oh my gosh. I was at the gym today. I actually went to the gym really early today because I had other things to do, and I'm glad I did because I got there before it was flooding. Anyways, oh my gosh. Okay, so yesterday, you know, I was having the really bad wrist issue. Luckily, I've done some remedies today, and it has helped a lot. And anyway, so I went to the gym. I wasn't lifting like super heavy, but I did. Oh my god. Why? Bro, I'm serious, guys. I've not heard her talk in like a month. And then like tonight, I'm gonna go insane in this house. Andy? Andy. Andy. Hi, Andy.
Hi, I am here.
Light off.
Okay, light off.
Guys, my stove. My stove?
Hi, Philly Mays here. I bet your chair smells like butthole, and that turns me on.
Huh? My stove? Or my cooktop, my oven, my oven hood, the lights, all controlled by different types of AI. Okay? And I don't like any of it. 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 And that's why I said that I'm just gonna move. I'm gonna move into like an old farmhouse and just live off the land and like a stove that barely even works. If I can cook my focaccia bread, we'll be jamming. I don't want to hear nothing but the creaks in the floor. That's the only thing I want to be freaking me out. What a start to the stream. I'm scared to say anything because I'm afraid she's going to be like, oh, hello, hi, can I please cook for you? Like, no. Tell her she's stupid. She doesn't say anything if you say she's stupid. Epsom salt? No, Epsom salt does help. I was in the ER for 8 hours waiting for my dad to come out of surgery after having a replacement done on his right shoulder. It was just a day full of stress and horrible food. Plus, I can't sleep. It's been one of those nights. I'm so sorry to hear that. I hope that you're able to get some rest, and I hope that your dad recovers fully. Can I get a recap? Honestly, I don't even want to talk about it. It's a drink made by Willie Nelson. Dude, I think I need 3 of those, whatever that is. Whatever Willie's remedy is, I think I need 3. I've barely eaten anything in 4 days because I don't feel hungry, but I dream about food. Can you spread that to me? Jack, do you like bodily fluids? Do you just love them? Because I have a feeling that you just love bodily fluid sounds. Good night, Brayden. Sleep well. Thank you for the sub. Thank you for the sub. Meow, meow. Maybe you can have a Willy special. Wait, was it Willy's special? Oh, Willy's remedy. Willy's special is crazy. I gotta take the Willy special. Jeez Louise. Guys, thank you for the thumbs up. Could we get to 50 thumbs up? Dun, 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 dun. Guys, I've actually seen Big Boy. The train. I saw him. When he was on doing his tour across America. Thank you guys for the thumbs up. Thank you guys for the thumbs up. Thank you for the flow state. I think that person loves farts. Yeah, I think so too. Thank you, Brian, for the thumbs up. Thank you, Brian, for the thumbs up. Hi, Amon. Yeah, that's messed up. Well, I mean, some people are. It's not my thing. Anyways, I was telling you guys that I went to the gym and I was doing some arm workouts and I literally pushed the like the bar on the machine, and oh my gosh, I got the best shoulder back crack. Like it literally like popped. Like it was basically, I feel like where I had been trying whenever I was stretching, where I had been trying to pop whenever I hurt my hand last night. And oh my gosh, it popped like immediately, like as soon as I started pressing it. And I was like, oh my gosh, it made my day. I'm not even kidding. Like it made me feel so good. So that is my positive thing from today. Negative things, I do have a pimple on my eyebrow here. I have, you can see it right here. It's like a dark spot on my forehead. This is a huge pimple coming up on my forehead, which is just amazing.
3 fingers. Get your hand and always treat your hand like a sort of whisk. Push your fingers in there and it's nice and moist and smelling very fragrant.
Stressed out after today. Yeah, I hope that you're able to relax in the next couple days, and I hope it's a lot better for you.
And it's so easy to cream.
Thank you for the blurb, Jack. Thank you for the biddies. Thank you for the biddies. Yes, honey, I do like to do a lot. Thank you for the flower, Brian. Thank you. I do like to do a lot in the gym, but as of recently, I'm kind of I've still been going consistently, but I have been not in my legs. I've been staying pretty consistent in my and going up in my legs. But as far as my arms are, I've been lightening up on the weights with my upper body because of my wrist thing, and then when I had the thing with my neck, I've just been trying to be a little more cautious on how I lift and how much I lift until I know I'm completely healed, because I don't want to pull or strain something else in the meantime while trying to heal. So I've not completely been taking off. I have taken a couple more days than I normally would have, but still it's considered like full-time gym. Like taking like a couple days off a week is fine, and that's what I've been doing. Hi, yes, hype. Thank you. Call out my name. No, you don't want what I have, especially if you're a man and need to eat food to gain muscle. Kaden, could you do like protein shakes? Just if you do too many, well, Kaden, if you watch, do you have a Twitch account or no? I stream on Twitch and YouTube. Happy clap along if you feel like this is gonna be a good week. It's crazy that it's only Monday. It feels like Wednesday. Gotta get out Wednesday. It's Tuesday. I mean, it just came up into Tuesday. It hasn't been Tuesday for too long, you know. Wednesday. Sad. I'm not trying to wish away our lives, by the way. I'm just saying it feels like a Wednesday. Yummy, 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 yummy. It actually tastes better now. Maybe it's just because I'm thirsty. It makes a difference. Time. Can I be a moderator? I'm not currently looking for any new moderators. I'm kind of letting my, thank you for the marshmallow, Brian. Thank you for the oh my goodness. Wait, I've never seen that. Oh, those fingers look so creepy. I kind of want to try and make that. A big old marshmallow hand. Clap along if you feel like a woman. Wait, where did Kumi go? Oh, shoot. I forgot he's under the desk. I'm literally down here stomping my foot around. Today is Monday, tomorrow's Tuesday, the next day's Wednesday, and then Thursday, then Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Those are the days of the week. Guys. Hi, Dance and Dominate with the 165 stream streak. Welcome and good night. Why are you running? Wait, TJ hasn't even been here. You kind of look like a chick I know. Now I'm just somebody that you used to know. Somebody. You should give me their information. No, don't dox them, but so we can be doppelgangers, and then we can make a business together, and then we can go to different business meetings at the same time, and people will think that we're the same person. What is that? Thank you for the clutch, Brian. Thank you. TJ's looking for a Willy special. Wait, is he actually here? I don't think he is. Hi, Jose. Jose. No. Welcome back. That was my chicken dance, if anybody wants to know about it. women's workouts are different than men. Women like to build their lower body, while men like to build their upper body. That used to be very true. Now there are more girls doing both. I like to do both, but because I do have some, he said, hi, I'm here for the Willie special about 5 minutes ago. Oh, he's going crazy then. Since I do have some, joint issues, I would like to keep my, thank you, Daryl, for the laughing disco. Thank you, Daryl. Hello, it's me. My name is Phoenix, and I'd like to meet to go over everything. They say that time's supposed to heal ya, but I'm done. Okay. Have you been to Chicago? I've actually never been to Chicago. I do want to go, and I want to eat some pizza and do some other stuff. But no, I have not been. Both of us are running out of time. Thank you for the flow state, Daryl. Thank you for the flow state. Guys, there was this, I'm like, I'm gonna wake up. No, it's not that I'm not awake. I'm just thinking about this story that happened. I don't even remember what year it happened. Let me look it up real quick. I have to tell you guys about it. It's a terrible story, but it's literally on my mind. It is not. Thank you, Brian, for the floating heart. Okay, so Netflix just came out with a documentary called Maternal Instinct. Okay, I've not seen the documentary, but I knew the case. And it just came out last month, but I figured out that it came out last month today. And as per Netflix fashion, apparently Netflix did not include all of the facts and all of the details, which sometimes is a good thing. But if you're going to tell a story, you should try and tell it as by the slow talk, because I want to make sure that I say this correctly. Well, because I was like, it was technically last month, but it was still relatively recently. They apparently, I haven't seen it, but they apparently left out a lot of the key details. And whenever I first saw that the case happened, like whenever it first, actually first happened, thank you for the blurb. It is a case that has, like, ever since, I'm not even kidding, like, ever since then, every single time I see anything about it, like, it consumes me that day. because it is just such a disturbing and sad story. But the lady who committed the crime, I think that what really bothered me is that they named this documentary Maternal Instinct, which I think is just thank you, Tyson, for the floating heart. Thank you for the floating heart. It is a very, very, very bad name for this documentary. Basically, the whole thing summed up, I might tell you some more details. In a moment. But this lady, her name is Taylor. Thank you for the floating heart. Her name is Taylor Parker. She was a very, very, very bad person. She was a habitual liar. Like she can't go like a day in her life without just like telling a lie. She would do all of these crazy things, like her whole life was like a facade. Okay. Like to the point of like she was married twice. The first guy she was with, she had 2 kids with. Then she had a hysterectomy, which is where you can't have any more kids. You have like all of your, like you have your lady parts removed. So like you cannot have any more kids. Okay. Then she got married again. They got a divorce. Then she gets with this guy. They're not married. Okay. Her and this guy are not married. She convinces him that she is like the grand. I can't remember exactly the details. That's why I wish that I had like a directory pulled up about her case. But she like convinces him that she's like the granddaughter. She's going to be like the heir of these like all these like oil and gas funds, basically something like that. It was like oil and gas, something like that. And then so she like. Thank you for the 6-7, Ronaldo. I was thinking about getting my lady parts removed, but I like them too much. Yeah. And so then she convinces, thank you for the gold coin. She convinces this guy, like he is like a farmer, country dude. She's like, hey, like, and his whole family hunts ducks. She's like, hey, we're going to get all this land. It's like $1 million properties, right? And so she's trying to like convince this like realtor, the guy, that she has the funds for it. And then she like changes her story with him. Instead of saying that she's the heir of this like oil and gas company, she says that she's like the grandchild of this syrup company. Like this multi-million-dollar syrup company franchise. She like changes it completely. So I was like, okay, that's kind of funny. Savage, yeah. And so everybody like they were getting like a little weirded out. She would lie about like everything, okay? So then even to the point where like this the guy that she was dating, his mom had always wanted this certain car. It wasn't even like a nice car. It was a nice car, but it wasn't anything super fancy. Like it was a basic car. Anyways, she like buys this lady this car, okay? Her boyfriend's mom. And she's like, oh my gosh, so excited, blah, blah, blah. And then like 6 months later, she's like, hey, there's a recall on the car. I need you to park it in my driveway and I'll bring it back to you once it's fixed. So the guy's mom brings the car, parks it in the driveway, and doesn't hear anything else back about it. So she calls the dealership. They're like, there was no recall on it. There was no payments made on it. So we had to come and take the car back. Like, so she bought his mom a new car, but then didn't pay for it. So then it got taken back from the bank. Like, is that like, it's so crazy. Hysterectomy. Okay? So just constantly lying. Fast forward. Her and this guy are having some problems. She's trying to like trap him, kind of. All right. And so she tells him that she's pregnant. And but he doesn't know that she's had a hysterectomy. And he's like, "Oh, no way." And he's like, "Maybe you should take another test." Anyways, so she like figures out a way to scam all of these ultrasounds, doctor's visits. Nobody's really like 100%, but like she convinces at least her boyfriend that like this pregnancy's real. And in that time, she is friends with this photographer. They're like hanging out sometimes, going to each other's houses. This photographer is 21. She's married. She has one kid. This is her second kid on the way. Like sweet, salt of the earth girl, apparently. The photographer lady. And yeah, she's faking being pregnant, basically. Anyways, and so then it gets closer and closer to the time when she's supposed to deliver the baby, and her and this other girl, who is the photographer, they're like so excited. They have like their kids matching outfits because their due dates are within a few weeks of each other. All right, but this lady, like her time, the girl who's faking being pregnant, like her time is ticking. Like everybody's like, where's the baby, right? Like, because you can't just stay pregnant forever, and she's not popping a baby out, and so everyone's kind of like, what's going on? And so she tells everybody, she's like, oh, I'm supposed to be getting induced tomorrow, blah blah blah. She sets up this fake transaction, okay, with her boyfriend. Her boyfriend is also a hog. Hog as in like pig. He raises pigs for sale for meat, okay. So she makes this fake transaction, like with a burner phone, contacts her boyfriend, saying that this farm is interested in paying, spoiler alert, sure, is interested in paying, buying like 50 pigs, okay, like an insane amount of pigs, okay, and so sends him on this wild goose chase to this farm. Okay, that's like 3 hours away. Okay? He was a hog. Hi, Julio. Hog farmers make good money. Well, this is just part of the story, Hunter. But the girlfriend, she used a burner phone, pretended to be the people who own this farm, this meat place that we're gonna buy the hogs from him. So he loads up all these hogs, heads to this place that isn't expecting him. Okay, but he thinks they are because he thinks he's been messaging the owner, but he's been messaging his girlfriend who's pretending to be the owner. So he's gonna show up like 2 hours away. He's driving because he thinks I'm about to make some good money, right? But all of this is a distraction to get him out of town. All right. So, hi, Alone and Depressed. That's how she got Pickle Rick. Wait, what am I supposed to do with it? She looks like a detective. Is she talking about Jemima? Don't call her a liar. Yeah. So listen, no, I'm not talking about her. But this girl, Taylor, her name's Taylor. She goes to this photographer girl's house on like premises of they're just gonna hang out, right? While we were actually, I'm gonna fast forward and then we're gonna zoom back. All right. We're going to fast forward and then we're going to zoom back. Taylor's driving down the road, okay? She's speeding. She's going over the speed limit. She's speeding. She gets pulled over by a cop. Taylor's speeding. Bzzz, freaking out. She's erratically driving. Bah, 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 bah. I mean, I don't know exactly how, but she was going crazy enough that she got pulled over. As soon as she gets pulled over, she calls 911 before the cop comes to her window. And she's screaming on the phone. And she's like, I just got pulled over and I'm trying to get to the hospital. I just gave birth in my car. I'm trying to get to the hospital. I can't stop. I got to keep going. And they're like, you just gave birth in your car. Like, we should get an ambulance, yada, yada, yada. And she's like, no, I'm driving to the hospital. Oh, I just need to get there. I got to go to the hospital. I got to go to the one that's further away. I got to go. Blah, blah, blah. And so she's freaking out. And she has this baby in her hands, okay? And this cop, first of all, I don't know why he was dumb. Okay? He comes to her window, and she's like, I just gave birth. And he's like, you just gave birth? There's body cam footage online, okay? And he's like, you just gave birth? And she's like, yeah, the baby's not breathing. And he's like, huh? And she's like, I don't know what to do. The baby's not breathing. Somebody else, a lady walking by is like, is there something wrong? Like, I have my nursing degree. And so this random lady from the street comes over and tries to help resuscitate this baby. Like, this cop is trained in how to like if this emergency were to happen, like, you know, you should try and get the baby breathing. He's just like, huh? Well, like, he doesn't even try to help. He's just like, ma'am, did you know you were speeding? Like, I don't know. Kind of crazy. But fast forward, okay? Fast forward, the other lady, oh my gosh, what was her name? Her name is more important than any of this. Reagan Michelle. Reagan was the photographer, okay? Reagan's husband was out at work, and he got a random message from Reagan that was like, hey, the dog got out. And so he tries to call her. She doesn't answer. He tries to call her. She doesn't answer. So he's like, is everything okay? Blah, blah, blah. She's not answering him. So he calls her mom. He calls Reagan's mom. And he's like, hey, could you go check on Reagan? Like, I'm trying to call her. She's not answering. The mom goes to Reagan's house. Opens the door. Okay? To find her daughter in a pool of blood. Okay? She immediately calls 911. The most, if you can stomach it, go like watch a recap on it. The 911 call has been released. And the most eerie screams you could ever hear in your life. She's like, my daughter's been murdered. Please help. Please send somebody. I don't know what's wrong. My baby, she's pregnant. Please help. Like the worst cries you could ever hear. Like, she's just like, my baby. The girl was 21. Yeah. So the cops get there. The ambulance gets there. The cops get there to Reagan's house. They pick her up. They realize she's been sliced from hip to hip. Her uterus has been removed and her baby is missing. She was 37 weeks pregnant. Okay? And so they're like, what? And the mom's freaking out. She's like, who would do this? They they killed my daughter and stole my grandchild. Like, what the actual heck? Like, could you imagine? Don't even try to, because nobody should have to imagine that. And about an hour away, there's this other lady, and they're like, hey, we need to take you to the hospital. The lady with the baby in the car that just gave birth in the car. And she has blood on her face, she has blood on her hands, she has blood on her legs. But the seat that she just gave birth in is somehow there's no blood on her car seat. The seat that she just gave birth in, she has blood all over her, but there's no blood in the seat that she allegedly just gave birth on the way to the hospital in. So the cop's like, And then he's like, we got to get to the hospital. And then so they get to the hospital, and the doctors are like, we need to do an evaluation on you. We need to make sure that you're not going to go, that you delivered like the placenta, because we don't see any placenta. Like, we need to do all this stuff. The baby at this point is on life support because it had had a lack of oxygen for so long. The baby is on life support. Okay? The baby's on life support. And so eventually they get her to agree to a what am I trying to say? They get her to agree to have a evaluation done. And the doctor, there's literally the body cam footage, because there was a cop in the corner of the room, and then the doctor comes in and he's like leaving, and he's like, she didn't have no baby. Like, he's saying this in front of her as he's walking out the door. He's like, this lady has not given birth. She was not pregnant. There's no baby. He just, the doctor, like, as he's walking out the door, like, of the room with the lady still in there, he looks at the cop. He goes, she did not give birth. Like, and you could just tell the look on his face. Like, he knows something bad happened, and he's like, this is not good. Like, you could just tell he was over that girl. And so then the cop starts questioning her, and he's like, listen, 2020, this happened in 2020. It's a relatively recent case. Relatively recent. TJ's looking for the meats. Yeah. And so the cop's questioning her, and she's like, I had this baby. I just gave birth. And he's like, no, you didn't. You had a hysterectomy. We're looking at your medical records. You can't have a child. And then she's like, and then they're like, we also have a dead lady an hour away, like that and her baby is missing. And she's like, I didn't kill that girl. I didn't murder her. I didn't hurt her.
Feed my nipples!
Right? So it's pretty obvious, though. If there's a lady, her uterus is empty, she's supposed to be having a child, and then there's a lady who doesn't even have a uterus anymore, and she's claiming that she just gave birth to a baby in her car, and there's no blood in her car, and it's just pretty much A and B equal C, you know? All the while, the husband, the hog farmer, he gets to this place, and he's like, walks up, and they're like, who are you? And he's like, hey, I'm here to sell you some hogs. And the guy's like, I don't need any. I'm not in the market. And he's like, yeah, you are. We just talked about it, and I just drove all this way to bring you these hogs. And he's like, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know who you are. I've never heard of you. And then he like shows him the messages, and he's like, that's not my phone number, but I do recognize your last name, because a girl with your same last name contacted me a few weeks ago asking if I would be down to buy some of your hogs, and I told her no. So basically, thank you for the hydrate, Jack. Cheers. Beep. How are you doing? I missed out on Twitch for like 4 months. I'm doing good. Thank you. Thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. Why don't you just put it on the make it documentary, make it reaction content? Because I'm on vertical YouTube and it will not, it will cut out all of the pictures, so it'll just be me sitting here like this while me and you guys are watching it, and the YouTube people will not be able to watch it. I'll be visiting you more often. Oh, thank you. Yeah. So the husband, he's like, oh shit, of course. Like fucking Taylor, you know, fucking Taylor, another one of her shenanigans, right? He ends up, he's like, hey, I don't know exactly the discount, but he's like, I'll give you 40% off. I don't know. He gives him a big discount because he's like, I'm not driving back home with all these hogs. So he convinces the guy to buy them at a very discounted rate. He's like, cha-ching, I got my empty trailer. I'm ready to head back home. Like, I got to figure out what's going on. What's actually going on is his wife just murdered somebody and stole the baby from her literal uterus. Insanity. Disgusting, lady. Anyways, yeah, they ended up she ended up getting charged with the murder. You guys will have to watch it to figure out all the details, but she's on death row. Here, wait. Yeah, okay. And so she killed the 21-year-old girl. But Taylor was 32 when it happened. She's 34 now. So imagine being 32 and murdering a 21-year-old young mom just to, like, why don't you just, if you want to, but here's the thing. The whole point was that she wanted to trap her boyfriend. She was trying to get her boyfriend to stay with her because he didn't want to be with her anymore because she was being so lying all the time. No, Balaban. Oh, I thought you were going to say I used to be on death row. I was going to be like, huh? Sorry, that scared me. Okay, listen. Parker, now 34, was convicted of capital murder in 2022 and sentenced to death the following month. She remains on Texas death row, where she is one of 7 women awaiting execution. She's one of 7 women. But what do you guys not agree they should not have called this documentary Maternal Instinct? Oh my gosh. I haven't seen this, but apparently there was an interview with her now obviously ex-boyfriend. Man, he has changed since they broke up. He's probably never gonna trust another woman again. Do you like brisket? I love brisket. Are you making me some or what? What's going on here? If you're offering it up, trying to figure it out. Thank you guys for the gifts. Thank you guys for the gifts. Thank you for the flow state, Daryl. Rationalizing crazy is a slippery slope. Yeah, no, there's no rationalizing that, lady. And it happened in Texas, too. Oh, and the baby died, by the way. So she was charged with the murder of the woman and the baby. The documentary, the documentary didn't have access to, I think, some of the, I haven't watched the documentary, but I heard that it didn't have access to some of like the 911 calls, and like, so a lot of the stuff has been redacted, and like where you can't pull it up. I don't know why. Maybe like it doesn't even make sense. I think that if you do something that bad, people should be able to like look at all of the information on it. I mean, I guess unless people are like trying to say that it wasn't justified, but it obviously was. Like she took those lives. Oh, another thing I forgot. Basically that Taylor was like adamant. She was like, "This is my baby. This is my baby," and the cops like I know it's not, but if you want to say it is, like we can do a DNA test right now. That baby's not going to come back with your DNA. You don't have the things you need to have another kid. Like she already had 2 kids. And here's the crazy thing. Like allegedly, from like what I read, her mom took care of her other kids most of the time anyways. So she was like robbing this actually good young mom of her life, of her children, of her already like toddler daughter, the one that she had before she got pregnant again. Robbing that little girl of having her mother. So sad. But that lady Taylor, she should have been locked up before that ever got to happen, for all the rest of the crazy stuff she was pulling. Did you help her? I won't snitch. I'm just curious. No, I wouldn't. Wait, I want to see what jail is she at? Oh my gosh. Dude, if you type in "where is Taylor," all that comes up is where is Taylor Swift getting married? Where is Taylor Swift right now? Where is Taylor Swift flying to next? Where is Taylor Swift's next concert? I didn't ask that, and I don't want to know. Gatesville, Texas. Gatesville, Texas. That's where she's at. Where is Taylor Lautner? Oh gosh. Here you guys go. This was her profile picture, and then next to her mugshot. Here we go. Is this a guy or a girl? It's a girl. And you can tell she's crying, but Get her photo out of my face. Yeah. Can't wait for that to be the thumbnail. Oh, I will delete the VOD. I will delete the VOD. But anyways, every single time I see her name in the case, it really, like, it makes me think, because I just cannot, like, my brain cannot wrap my head around. I mean, like, a lot of these, I mean, like, that's not the first case that's happened like that, but, like, not only, not to, like, harp on this for too long, but it actually bothers me. Not only did you lie about being pregnant, that's one thing, and then you could just come out and be like, hey guys, I was just kidding, like, I didn't want my boyfriend to break up with me, sorry, I'm a big fat liar. No, she had to find a pregnant lady, murder her, and then, like, not even be smart enough. I mean, like, I hate to even put it like this, but, like, you didn't even save the baby. Like, your one goal, the one thing that you were set out to do, you couldn't even secure the baby. Like, you couldn't even make sure that the baby was breathing when you left the house. Like, you couldn't, like, hello? Pizza, it can be made with various toppings. No, it can't be. We're still talking about this? Yes, because it bothers me. But, we probably won't see another update on it until... we probably won't see another update on it until she is up for execution. It's actually crazy too now, like, half the people that are set to be, like, that are set to sentenced to death, like, they don't ever end up being executed. Like, they just end up living their life in jail. Kind of crazy. Like, I know there's, like, legal stuff to it, but, like, I just don't understand, like, why, like, they could go ahead and she's had some years in jail. Like, why, what's the hold up? Why can't we go ahead and get rid of her? I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready for her to be on. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. Yeah. Don't move. Ugh. Dude, the movie Don't Breathe is my favorite scary movie. I don't speak well. None of us do. Yeah, I don't speak well. Death penalty is fucked. What if found innocent after execution? Some of the time. But in this case, Gaming Redemption, this lady is not innocent. This lady is guilty as guilty can get. There's no what if and about it. If it's like that car crash case, okay, that could be up for debate. But this one is pretty, that has happened before, though. No, you do get proven guilty, but there has been a couple times when people were found guilty and they weren't guilty in the end and they were sentenced to death. But I'm telling you, this lady pretended to be pregnant. She had no woman making, she had no baby making tools. And her friend who happened to be pregnant is now all of a sudden missing her child, and she's dead, and her stomach has been cut from hip to hip, and her uterus has been removed. And then this lady who was not pregnant ends up with this baby, and the baby dies, the woman dies. She murdered that lady and the unborn child. Okay? The baby that she brought to the hospital's DNA matched the woman who was dead on the floor. I'm not debating anything, detective. I'm just saying, Gaming Redemption, please tell me why this lady deserves to breathe air. Actually, that's what they should do. They should just remove all the oxygen from the room that she's in and let her slowly suffocate. Sorry. Hi, Goopy. Thank you for the raid. Hi, Texas T. Thank you, Goopy, for the raid. Can we please get a shout out for Goopy? Hi, how was your stream? Thank you for the raid. What were you playing? Hello. These are little goops, huh? That's cute. I like it. I love unique emotes. None of mine are unique. They're all just generic, but that's cute. Welcome, Raiders. Yes, welcome. We were talking about focaccia because I've been making breads, and I made a pizza focaccia for dinner, and it was very delicious. I love focaccia. Yeah, I made a pizza one, and I did a par bake. So when I baked it without any toppings on it for 12 minutes before I put the marinara and the toppings on it, so that it would be completely crispy, and that it wouldn't it would cook on top and it wouldn't be soggy, and it was perfect. And it was only no pics. You're gonna have to watch the YouTube video when it comes out. So I am keeping you on edge. We love and appreciate all Lexis here. Do we have multiple Lexis? It would have been so much better if Goof hadn't explained that. Oh. You don't like it now? We have a redeem. It puts a cat named Lexi on the stream, so they wanted to raid a Lexi. Oh! Oh, wait. That's so cool. Wait. Is it through an extension? Is it through an extension? Oh gosh, thank goodness. I used to have an extension and it got hacked while I was streaming, and it was like a cat on the screen, and you could like play games with it, and it got hacked while I was streaming, and it started saying very bad things, and I couldn't get it to leave, and I couldn't get it to, I think we did it, guys. Did I have to end stream? I don't remember. Or did I eventually just get it, delete it? One of our social security numbers got leaked. No, it did not. That is not what happened. But it did start saying very bad words. I wasn't here when that happened. It was at my old apartment. You guys want to see something even crazier than focaccia? That cat cursed us all out. It really did. Thank you for the 5,000 biddies. Thank you so much. Wild Beast for the 5,000 biddies. Here, wait, what? When does it happen? When does that happen? Thank you. Thank you for the 5,000 biddies. Wait. Here. Give me 1 second. Whenever you give 5,000 biddies, a cat shows up. A cat shows up when you give 5,000 biddies. Hooray! Yo! W. W cat, yes. So there is Alexi with the cat. The cat doesn't want to be here. The cat did not like that I woke him up. Super cute cat. That sounded like a man. Throw it away. Guys, what is the kitty's name? It's Kumi. Kumi. He is an F5 Savannah cat. And so he does have a touch of exotic emotions, and he likes to be touched when he decides that he wants to be touched. And if you decide that you want to pick him up when he has not given you permission, he will potentially bite you. I need to go back and clip that. Yeah. I have been bitten by him, and I do have a little bit of nerve damage from said cat bite. So if he does not want to be held, I do not hold him. I've heard that's very typical of Savannahs. Gorgeous cats with a lot of personality. Yes, a lot of personality. He plays fetch, also on his terms. He's got attitude. Yes, more than I do, and that's hard to do. Guys, I actually got anxiety when he did that growl because this was only like 2 weeks ago that I was bitten by him. So, and he is 8. He's 8 years old, but my friend's cat cuddles and purrs, and 1 second. My friend's cat cuddles and purrs 1 second and then bites you the next. Have fun going. Bless more streamers. Thank you for the biddies. Have a good night. I appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you. What would you think if we won the World Cup? I will be honest with you. I think that the World Cup is amazing. I think it's so cool that there's so many people getting together and celebrating and watching these games, and hoorah! I've not watched one of these games. They had it on when I was at the gym, and I was like watching it, and I didn't have my glasses on, and I was like trying to see what was going on. I saw nothing. No way, that was a real meow. I'm not kidding. When he bit me, it was that times 1,000. It was like, it was really bad. By the way, mine bites when she plays. By the way, guys, I'm just giving you guys like little bits and pieces of information. The reason I got bit was because he escaped out of my house, and I was looking for him, and when I found him, I had to carry him for 2 blocks, and he did not want to be caught. He did not want to be carried or caught. And so whenever I finally got back to my door and was going to bring him inside, I had to unlock the door, and in the moment when I was unlocking the door, he went and he got me. Somehow my front door camera did not catch it, and I'm very glad that it didn't catch it, because I know my neighbors did. My neighbor hasn't brought it up, and I hope that they don't. But the sounds that he was making terrify me. He has different meows for what, depending on how he's feeling. Like if he is mad, like that's his mad meow. He has one when he's sad, like if he wants to go out on the balcony, it's like a meow, meow. Or if he wants a treat, it's like meow, meow. But that one is like wow. Like it's literally that's how, you know how kids, they say like different baby cries mean they want different things. His different meows are for different things as well. But yeah, he would bite my hand play if I wanted to, but I only play with him with his toys. I like do not allow him to playfully bite me because I know how sharp his teeth are, and I do not want any of that near me. But yeah, I think I'm like pretty much healed up though, at least like visually. I think I'm this is gonna be like probably scarred for a while. These are probably gonna be scarred for a while. And then I got bit here. I actually threw the watch band away. Did you use any lidocaine? Yeah, it helped a bit, but I used like a little, potion. It's not a potion. I'm calling it a potion because it sounds cooler. A mixture of lidocaine and icy hot. And it kind of freaked me out because I was like sizzling and numb at the same time. They were like fighting each other. It felt like, it actually kind of felt like when you were at the dentist and they numb your mouth and then they're drilling and you can kind of still feel it when they hit the nerve. But you're also numb. You guys know that feeling that I'm talking about when they're like, yeah, you're good to go. And then they're drilling and then you're like, ah, one in the chat if you know the feeling. They never drilled me. Oh, congratulations. Wait, can I have your dentist's phone number? Because that sounds like a real dentist. Invalid. You know the feeling. Is that not the worst? I've also never been drilled. Are you serious? There are some dentists though, like they just like even if you don't need it, like they'll do it to get like extra money, like you know. I just never had dental work done, so it's still a possibility. Oh. No, I think my dentist did more work than I needed to get done. But I also no, we brushed our teeth. We got good teeth. Hunter, none of y'all have ever had any teeth work done? Hi, Antonio. Makes you dizzy? Yes. The dentist is the ultimate scam. It's a weird sensation. Yeah, you still like feel the vibration, but whenever like they hit the nerve and it feels really cold and it's just like that's really bad. But I also had really, dude, I have my Nintendo DSi. Occasionally I've turned it on and looked at my photos because I didn't have a phone that could take photos. And I took photos on my Nintendo DSi. Like I was a kid, okay? But I took it and I was like, and I was trying to do like a before and after, before and afters were a thing. And I was like I had that screen in my mouth, like taking a before and after of my teeth. And stop, don't make it weird. Hi Bert. I got my wisdom teeth removed. Oh yeah, I got my wisdom teeth removed too. Dude, I wish I could get my wisdom teeth removed again. Shove the logo in there. It's me, Mario. He's like, hi, Dragonite. was a kid, okay? Yeah, exactly. Mine wasn't drilling for cavities. I ground my teeth. They had to grind down a little bit before they could add the new fake tooth to replace the one I destroyed. Yeah. I can imagine that was not a fun process either. But I had very messed up teeth. Okay, like I had very crooked teeth. My dentist always said, my dentist and my orthodontist. Okay, they said I have a big old mouth and a small a small bite. Like I don't have a lot of room on my like where my teeth are at, but I have a big old mouth. Like I have a big old jaw, but I don't have a lot of room for my teeth. Yeah, so I didn't have, so like all my teeth got smushed together. Okay? Go on if you want. Stop! Don't make it weird. Your poor parents. Wild. Anyways, like my bottom teeth. Okay, first of all, like these two were like up a little bit. These two, like my vampire, like my teeth next to my vampire teeth were like up a little bit. And then all the ones on the bottom row were like just, instead of being like this way, the way that they were all like pointed this way because they were all so crammed together. I'm telling you, it was bad. It was bad, okay? And so I had braces, and I had like the craziest rubber band regimen, like because they wanted to like pull they wanted to pull like these upper teeth down. And so only at night, I had to wear rubber bands, and I had to wear like 2 crisscross this way, 1 crisscross this way. And so like, but it would only be like at night so that I could talk during the day and it wouldn't be like rubbing against my other teeth. But I'm telling you, like I went through a lot of pain to have my teeth the way that they are. And, I still have a permanent retainer at the bottom. On the back of my teeth. And I need to have it removed and redone eventually, but yeah, I do not have a retainer at the top, but my teeth are still very, very good. One of my teeth at the bottom is a little crooked, but I'm happy with it. I'm fine. Good intel for our fight. Shove the webcam in there like the DSI so we can see. But yeah, this one right here, you can see it's a little crooked because the glue came off of my retainer, and I was like, I didn't go immediately to get it fixed, and then I did go get it fixed. Actually, when I moved to Austin, I got it fixed because it broke after I moved to Austin, and then like it was probably like 4 months later, I went and got it fixed at this random dentist office. And it cost $200 for them to re-glue this tooth. And it was actually crazy because I got my braces taken off in 2013. Okay, I got my braces removed in 2013. So I had that retainer since 2013, and it was 2021 when I got the back of it fixed. And they had the technology from 2013 to 2021 had obviously changed. And a lot of people, once their retainers fall off, break, whatever, they just don't come back to the dentist. They're just like, oh, well, time's up. Guess it's fine. And anyways, so whenever I was in there, they were like, guys, look, we've never seen one like this before. Everybody come look at this retainer. Look at how old this retainer is. This one's from 2013. and I'm not even kidding. There was like 7 people looking in my mouth, like I had an artifact on my tooth, and I'm just sitting there like like wow, all these people are up in my gums. That was this belongs in a museum. Exactly. I felt very I felt like I was famous for the wrong reasons. I was like, ain't no way. Ain't no way. They were like, can we get a photo of this? I was like, sure. One of the ladies literally took a photo, but she didn't put her phone in my mouth. You didn't ask, but she just took a photo of it. So there's a lady with a random photo of my mouth in Austin, Texas. Just please fix my mouth. I didn't come to be a spectacle. That's honestly how I felt. Also, like, or don't make me pay $200. Like, could I get a discount considering y'all just used me as a learning tool? Why are you running? Yeah, I can clip that out of context. No clipping this stream. Actually, no clipping at all. Sorry, I was sleeping. No sleeping. Give me your eyes. I think I'll keep them. Somebody on YouTube says, enough yapping. Show your DONG. What? No sleeping. Honey, you need to sleep. Go on. Honey was awakened by you going, yeah. I had to allow that one. He typed that in the wrong chat. Y'all, it's pouring the rain. I'm low-key disappointed in you. Why? Texas is a dirty state. Okay. It's actually not that dirty. There's a lot of farmland here. And farmland's good. I hear Santa. I saw Mama kissing Santa Claus underneath the Christmas tree last night. Do you guys wish Christmas was here again? Do you guys miss it? I miss it. Ma'am. Wait, who's Mama see you kissing Santa? Hi from San Antonio. Hello. Hey. If Santa could give me a house that's nice but doesn't have any of this technology that this house has, all of the AI, if Santa could give me that, I would give him a little peck on the cheek, a little one of those, a little kiss on the cheek. Yeah. For free? No. How did the story of the nanny end? There was no nanny. There was no nanny in that story, honey. Terrence, I don't know how to tell, honey. Yeah, she's in jail. Your translate said nanny. Here, he can look up her story. Tell him her name is Taylor Parker. Taylor Parker, Texas. He can look it up. I don't know what his translate's going to turn it into. Hi, Sandra. Give me the name of that story. I'm eating enchiladas. Would you like some? Honestly, I'm so full right now. I don't know if I'm going to even be able to eat tomorrow. But my pizza was so good. What do you guys think I could do with those two little baby focaccia breads? Could I... It's gonna send him to a record site. Stop! Just send him a link then. Here. I don't know. I didn't read this one, so. I'm so bored. What do you want to do? What games do you play? Oh gosh. There you go. Not that kind of bored. I meant like the kind of bored where I want to go shopping, but I'm too lazy. Wait, what time is it for you? It is 1:26 a.m. for me, so I could not even go shopping if I wanted to. Meow, meow, meow. I was sleeping till you made me wake up again. I put on the earphone. You put on the earphone in your sleep and I woke you up. I don't know if that's my fault. Guys, if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you guys hit the thumbs up button and subscribe. We're so close to our sub goal. So close, so close. We are literally 400 subs away from our sub goal, which is crazy close. See you later, Texas T. I don't live in the Woodlands, bro. You're getting mad at me calling me a liar because I said it's raining. I do not live in the Woodlands. Okay, maybe if I said that I lived in the Woodlands, I was lying. I'm not telling you where I live. I live in Texas. That's all you get to know. Literally. This is my radar right now. No, I'm not showing you the one that shows where I live. Rain is expected to stop in 47 minutes. Rain is stopping in 47 minutes. I mean, I'm under a flood watch because it's been flooding all day, okay? Get out of my face. It sounds so peaceful. That's the only reason I brought up it raining. 1 a.m. I'm in Texas. Twins! Go Stros. like it's Texas. The weather changes every 15 minutes. No, but it sounds so peaceful outside right now. I honestly, here's the thing. I won't be able to hear this rain in my room, and I'm thinking about sleeping in the floor next to the window. I want to go camping. I miss being outside. I miss the outdoors. I want to get rid of all of I want to keep my YouTube channel and get rid of all the rest of my technology. That's probably like the most unhinged thing I've said. I just want YouTube. I want no technology, just YouTube. Well, Twitch is good too, but I'm saying I want to be able to upload. No, honey, I do not know that lady. I do not know that lady. I only read it on the news. I did not know that lady. Oh gosh, honey's gonna think I know the lady. We're never gonna hear the end of it. He's gonna think that we're neighbors or something. He's gonna think this is the worst. Don't worry. Guys, I'm disappearing for a minute. I'm snitching. Guys, look at the freaking pimple on my forehead. Heavy duty glasses. Yeah, it's for when I'm building walls and fences. See, it doesn't let. Here's the thing. A lot of like the cheap safety glasses, they allow stuff to get in through here and on the sides, and this covers it. There is a little hole right here, but it's not that bad. Where is Lexi? Exactly. I'm in incognito now. I do not want your $5. Keep your $5. There's no danger. Why the safety glasses? Can I send you a pair of these, Terrence? Can I send you a pair of these? I also have the goggle ones, but you don't always want the goggle ones. I don't need any. Oh. Even if you're doing, like, these are great for yard work as well. And the sides, not sponsored by the way. The sides, they're adjustable depending on if you have weird ears. I actually I had ordered another before I got these. I'd ordered a different brand. And they came in with the lenses broken. Like, this was just like cracked across the front, and I was like, that's not gonna help me out very much. A man like me doesn't need eye protection. When you buy that house, and then you have to, hi Ducky, whenever you buy that house, and the paper towel holder, the towel holder falls off the wall, and you're gonna have to get a little dirty. You're gonna have to get a little down and dirty. You're gonna have to buy some new tools, and you're gonna need some glasses, because you might have to build a bench or something, build a table to sit on outside. I decided. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the follow. I don't sit on tables. But you would make the table to sit at with your food from your pizza oven. A table to sit on. Well, I was thinking a picnic table because it has the seat attached to it. It's like, you know, there's the tabletop, and then it goes down, and then it and then there's the chairs. That's what you and me are for. He doesn't have to do anything. I'll pay you both in pizza, bagels, cookies. Dude, I'm not kidding. I want one of those cookies that you posted. I want one of those cookies. Not me doing this. Like, I'm gonna come steal them. Okay, wait. The hands are going away. I always have some kind of sus hand position in my thumbnail. Rub your hands like Birdman. Dude, those cookies look so good. Stop, I'm drooling. I gotta put this. I gotta drink some water. Are you an Astros fan? I do like the Astros. I wasn't born in Texas, so I'm a fan because I live here, kind of thing. But it's the first time I've lived somewhere that has like a major league team, so yes. But I'm not like a born and raised Astros fan, so go Astros. Meow, meow. Were you a horse racing fan than prior? I didn't have like a certain I did like going to Keeneland. I've never been to the Kentucky Derby, like the actual Derby. Because well, I didn't grow up rich, and Keeneland is kind of more fun than the Derby. I mean, I've never been to the Derby, but I always had fun at Keeneland. And Keeneland is like a more relaxed version of the Derby. But I did like going there and watching the horse races. College teams, TJ. And then you could just like, if you can just like pick another, like if you want a major team. Hunter, I've been streaming on and off since I was 15. I was born into this. I didn't just start streaming last year. There's people in here that I've never met, but I've known for 10 years. Hunter is another hawk, don't worry. I'm just saying, if you're not in, you're out. He's been saying crazy stuff all night. Yeah, I know, but the thing is, like, there's so many, which is fine if you're new to streaming. But like, I've been watching streams since before I ever started streaming. But like, I used to have like other accounts, and I would just like go live, and there's one account, and luckily I don't think anybody's found me from there. But there's one account that I was on there like probably like 13 or 14, I don't know. But I got on there and I did like goth makeup, and I didn't have that much makeup, but I used like the Halloween, like white Halloween makeup, and I mellowed it out with like some regular foundation, so it was just like a mix of like my actual skin tone and white paint basically. And then I had a black eyeliner pencil, and I used it on my eyebrows. I used it on my eyes. I used it as my lip liner. And I was just like, I was a goth girl. I had like metal music playing, and I was in the dark in my room, and I was just like listening to the music. Here's the craziest thing. You guys are like, oh, where was your mom? She was sleeping, because I would go to bed. My mom would think I was sleeping, and then I would get up, and I would go live. Listen, I could have ended up in one of these true crime documentaries, honestly, because what did I think I was doing? Okay? Crazy. Crazy. If I ever got a stream notification from you and saw that, I would actually drive over and do a personal welfare check. Well, luckily, I hope that that never happens again. But sometimes I think back to it and I'm like, thank you for the follow, Screeching. Thank you, thank you. It's like, there's no way. And then like recently there was like one of my cousins and like distant like one of my like one of my cousins. Anyways, and she's younger, and her mom was like, yeah, she's really into like, she doesn't wear makeup very often, but when she does, she's really into like goth makeup. And I was like, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with being goth. But I just know, like, when you're younger and, like, whichever, there's more access to, like, makeup routines and beauty routines. Mine was really bad. But, like, I had, like, a flashback in my head of me. And I was like, but I was like, the good thing about, like, my mom, goth and country is a crazy mix. I got a little bit of everything, okay? The good thing about my mom is that as long as it wasn't harming anyone, she would be like, this was her thought process was, you know, if they want to like me and my sisters, we would beg my mom for Kool-Aid. We'd be like, we want to drink Kool-Aid. And then she would buy like the multi-pack. And then we would go home and she'd be like, okay, guys, there's the Kool-Aid jug. And then she would like go to bed and we'd be like, and we'd be like, you know, like, you guys ready for this? And then we would boil the Kool-Aid on the stove. We would boil it. And then we would dip our heads in it and dye our hair. And so my mom would wake up and there would be no Kool-Aid. And we would have like red and blue hair. Hold up. There was no sugar in it, so you would just put like enough water and then you would boil it, and then you would put it in a different container, and then you would like take the hair that you wanted to dye. And then you would take this, and then, I don't have like a random cup, but basically you would take it and you would put it into the cup of the like blue water, and then you would sit there for like 3 minutes, and then you would take your hair out, and then it would be dyed. Yeah. And it did not easily come out. Like my sister my sister did blue, and because we have blonde hair, it turned green, and then she had green hair for like a year. Your mom's gonna love this clip. Honestly, my mom would like to never remember it again. You made it sound like you dipped your head into the boiling pot. We might have at one time and then realized it was not a good idea. My mom definitely, okay, let's just say this. Once I got older and I started streaming me baking cookies in the kitchen, she was very relieved. She was happy of the progress from me being a goth girl and me dyeing my hair with Kool-Aid and me almost dying in the kitchen doing the cinnamon challenge with 4 of my friends. Like my mom literally had to hide the cinnamon in our house because we wouldn't stop doing the cinnamon challenge. And she was like, you guys are going to, she's like, somebody's going to die in my house from the cinnamon challenge. She literally took the cinnamon away. Like she locked it in she had a safe that she kept medicine in. so that like no kids would accidentally get into the medicine cabinet. It was like literally all locked up. You just did all your sus stuff incognito when you got older. Mom got bluffed. She was a lot happier. But anyways, my mom was kind of like, you know, we like dyed your hair. Oh, well, now you have pink hair. I hope you like it, because you're gonna have to. It's gonna be pink until it comes out. You know, like we can't afford to dye your hair. You know, whatever. And then that kind of thing. And then whenever I started doing like crazy makeup, my mom knew that, or she felt that if she just let me play with the makeup, that eventually I would figure out a more better technique on how to do my makeup. Like, I wouldn't do it crazy forever, but if she like got on to me, she knew that that wasn't gonna really like help anything. You know, if she was like, that makeup looks terrible, go wash it off, you know, then like it would have like dimmed my personality, and it would have made me I wouldn't have been like as confident of a person, you know. You still haven't figured it out? Hey, be nice. Hi, Brandon. How are you? Welcome in. Welcome in. She let you grow up. Exactly. No, and like one of my my best friends growing up, no hate to her. She had a rough life, okay? And no hate to her mom either. Love both of them, okay? But her mom, every single time that she did something, like, first of all, like, her mom would go to work. She had to, like, stay home. Like, whenever she would get out of school, she had to ride the bus home with her siblings. She had to babysit them. A lot of people live in that kind of lifestyle. That's fine. But, like, as from the perspective of now as an adult, she had like, I lived in a house where there was a daycare, right? I would help my mom out, but ultimately my mom was my mom's responsibility, right? Like, my mom, if I wanted to go to a friend's house, my mom was never going to be like, you can't go to your friend's house because you have to help at my daycare, right? My mom was never like, oh, you can't go to your friend's house because you have to watch your little sister. But my friend, her mom definitely, like, sometimes she was the mom more than her mom, I would say. Lexi looks like a floating head. I was thinking that earlier. And, you know, when she would do something crazy, like crazy makeup, her mom would be like, that is not acceptable. Like, her mom would get on to her, and then she got a little older, and she was so smart. So smart. Like, she was always honor roll, straight A's, honor roll, straight A's. And then, her mom, like, randomly moved them to a different town. Like, that was, like, 2 hours away from where we had grown up together. Immediately. Instead of having, like, her core friends, like me, that she grew up with, she got mixed in with the wrong crowd. And started, like, experimenting and things, skipping school, drugs, yada, yada, yada. In high school, she started getting into a lot of trouble. And her mom was like, bad, grounded, lock you in the house, sneaking out the window, like second floor, like rappelling out the window to run away. And I'm just like, Drugs, yeah. I'm just like, I feel like if you don't let your kids be kids, once they finally have a taste of freedom, they go crazy. Jason Bourne. She was crazy. I would see her like she would call me and she would be telling me all this stuff, and then she would be like, "I'm on a payphone, gotta go," and I would be like, "What? What? I'm on a payphone, gotta go." And like this was at the point like I had an iPhone, and she would have like went to the gas station and got a random payphone because her mom took her phone away. Apple with the 7 stream streak. Welcome in, welcome in. Yeah. Guys, thank you for the 150 thumbs up. Guys, we hit 8,600. We hit 8,600. Thank you for the subs on YouTube. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you, TJ, for becoming a channel member. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the 4 months. Wait, why did it came up on my screen and said a new channel member. Anyways, thank you for the 4 months. Hype, hype, hype. Can we get some hype in the chat for the 4 months, guys? If you're a member on YouTube and you have your emotes, this is the time to use them. Good morning from Germany. Good morning. I got the glitter dumpling. Dude, I don't know much about the glitter dumpling. Healthy family. Yeah. Your goldfish died? I'm sorry to hear that. Let's go. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the 4 months. Thank you for the 4 months. Running. Oh, wait. Are you farting? Oh, no, you're running. I don't like that emote. You know that. I'm at a payphone trying to call. All of my change I spent on you. Where have the times gone, baby? It's all wrong. Where are the plans we made for two? Yeah, I know it's hard to remember people we used to be. It's even harder to picture that you're not here next to me. Say it's too late to make, but is it too late to try? All the time that we wasted, all of my now I'm wasting my nights. You turned out the lights. Now I'm paralyzed, still stuck in the times when we called it love, but even the sun sets in paradise. Thank you for the sub. Cite the source. Cite the source. Dude, there's no way anybody's going to copyright me on that. If anything, they're going to report me for being annoying. Whenever I first read that, I thought it said TJ's been a family member for 4 months. At Maroon 5. Next time we'll just do it with the mouse. My mom adopted you. She probably would. She has a lot of kids. Tuesday is family dinner night, so if you're ever hungry on a Tuesday night, my mom's got something cooked up, I'm sure. If you want to eat at my dad's house, though, you gotta call a week in advance and hope he remembers. I'm just kidding. He will always remember. It just might not be what you recommended that's on the table. Maybe he'll make me brisket instead of burgers. You know it. You lost me at food. No. Okay, well, how about... Oh, I thought you were saying you don't like food. I was going to say my mom just got a new pool and a brand new deck if you're into lounging. Even better, you can lounge by the pool with a burger in your hand. Don't be hard on your pops. He loves you. No, I do believe that my father loves me. I do know that. Did I tell you guys yesterday about my dad's Father's Day card? I wish I could show it to you, but I already sent it. You already told us? Okay. Does she mind if we go skinny dipping? Well, probably. I haven't seen how the new deck is, but the neighbors might be able to see you. Because it's not an in-ground pool. And so the deck is elevated. And she does have neighbors. That's fine. No, it's not fine. There's children! You're jealous of the pool? I'm jealous of the pool. I don't have a pool. I thought about getting one of those ice baths and not plugging it in. But then I realized that it would become a mosquito pond within like a day. But I really did. I thought about getting one of those ice baths and not plugging it in and letting it just be warm. I pretend my bathtub is a pool. It's not the same for me. Because I want to be outside. Like, I want to smell the trees. I want to feel the breeze. I'm swimming right now. Legacy, shush it up. You're definitely not. There's no way you're in the pool with your phone out and... Your home sounds amazing. Yeah, I wish I had a pool. That's what I miss about living in an apartment is the pool. I used to hate public pools, but people use their phones in pools, not me. Did you know the shirt you're wearing is the Lol shirt? Did you know? Wait, how did you get Noel? Do you and Noel wear the same size? Thank you for the sunshine. Hi, Justice. Hi, Sinister. Thank you guys. If you guys are watching on YouTube, make sure you hit the thumbs up button. And if you're not subscribed, make sure that you subscribe. We're so close to our sub goal. Got sunshine on a cloudy day. Big step up. We're talking about dinner. Dinner. What did you have for dinner? I'm scared. Where are you from? I'm from Kentucky. Oh, shoot. My earring. Dang it. What is wrong with me? I'm having gripping issues. Dexterity issues. The ones that are maintained are nice, yeah. Say a new place. I'm from Louisiana. I'm from Louisiana. Louisiana. We got the Gators. And we got the... we got the Gators and we got the... Boudin. And the crawfish too. They're gonna get you. They run across the road. They know the way to go. Was that a good enough song? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Janet. Happy birthday to you. Boop. We communicate through thoughts. Meaning we have the same ideas. Bow, bow, bow. It's literally pouring the rain. Like, psh, 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 psh. Yeah, we go to Billy's. We get the boudin. We wait in the line. We spend our time. Who's pouring all the rain? The clouds in the sky. They're crying. We can't exchange our ideas without the internet. That's true. That's why I said I'll take like the wilderness, but I just gotta have like a little YouTube. Guys, what should we name? What should we name my pimple? This one right here. What should we name it? Big Willie. I feel like Willie would be like down here. I should come to Ohio to go swimming? Listen. If I'm going to Ohio, I'm going to my mom's pool in Kentucky. I'm sorry. We're going to the Piggly Wiggly. We're gonna get some. Bacon. Because we like bacon. And Mr. Potato Head. Have you ever put Mr. Potato Head parts on a real potato? Like the tongue and the eyes and the ears? You talked about the shirt without letting me know you wanted to take it off. I don't even know what that could potentially mean. You talked about the shirt without letting me know you wanted to take it off. I feel like I'm reading that book. I feel like I'm reading that book, the milking farm book. I feel like I'm reading that book. You told me about the shirt without letting me know you wanted me to take it off. Don't read like that. I can scare her more. Ready? Boo! Wait, boo! Sorry if I scared anyone else in the chat. I'm sleeping with so many extra layers tonight. I don't know. I'm trying to think about what he meant by that, but oh, you told him that telepathically, so you didn't actually say it. He heard you in his mind say that what shirt you were wearing, but you never told him you were taking it off. Hi, Zayden. Don't waste your time in love. Yeah, I just gotta find love and then be in it. Go to the gym. You don't need to waste your time with love. Oh. So what do? You just eventually find it and you just like have it? Or what? Thank you for the red card. Thank you, KB. Thank you for the red card. Hi, Blue Moon. I would take 1 Blue Moon beer, please. Thank you, with an orange slice on top and a little bit of lime. You're such a thoughtless monster. Okay. What if you love the gym? You're not allowed to. Jesse. What? Jesse, please, no. No, not today, Jesse. Oh. No, I'm not trying to share your ideas. My brain is blocked off. It's got a clog in the pipe of my brain. There's a clog in there. So thank you for the party hat, KB. Thank you for the party hat. Thank you. Yeah, so we're not, my thoughts and your thoughts are not going to be able to make it to each other. You're stomping. I thought you were a hero. I am. I'm here to save the day. Ow, ow, ow. Guys, I need to stretch my arms again, but I don't want to hurt my wrist. Ow. We need you. I'm going to subscribe to you. Thank you, KB. Thank you. I would appreciate that. We're so close to our goal. No, not an aneurysm, just a brain jam. Do you run inside of your own house? No. You gotta call America? Wait, why? Across the plains of Texas, from sea to shining sea. Too many thoughts. Guys, this is what my brain is. Everything that I'm saying is just what goes through my brain. So if you're ever like, I wonder what she's thinking about, it's probably just a random song. Thank you for the silver star, KB. Thank you for the gold coin. Thank you for the gold coin. If tomorrow all things were gone. Thank you for the makeup brush. Thank you, KB. I worked for all my life, and I had to start again with just my children and my wife. I thank my lucky stars to be living here today. Dude, why is that song in my head? You sing about 11 songs in the last 5 minutes. That's probably the craziest one. I'm not gonna lie. having God Bless the USA stuck in your head at 2 a.m. is something. Dude, at my school, after they're pulling out of a window story, things have taken a turn. Exactly. No, but at my school in Kentucky, the morning you would sing the pledge, and in the afternoon before school lets out, you would sing God Bless the USA before school let out. That's how it went. Every day. I do wonder if they still do that. Would you stand up for it? Most of my class never did. It wasn't an option. I will say I did have a lot of the male teachers. I don't know why. It's just, I guess, like, just a coincidence. But a lot of the male teachers that I had in school were previous military. And they were pretty much like, if you don't participate, then you can get a referral and you can spend the next day in detention instead of in class if you can't stand up. So that's just how they did it. He was in a special class. If you came to America, you would be the most famous person in America. Is that right? But yeah, I don't know if they still do it in school. We have military in our family too. No, we had a lot of military teachers. Hi, James. Teachers that were previous military. I guess they did the military and then they went to school and got a teaching degree. That makes the most sense. Yeah. Drop and give me 20. Okay, so also I want to make a sourdough video or some kind of, I don't know, maybe it'll be cookies. But the whole time I'm making it, I'm gonna have me in the camera view. And I'm just gonna stare into the camera the whole time. Like I'm not gonna say anything. And I'm just gonna be making them, but I'm not gonna look down at them. I'm just gonna make it while I'm staring at you guys. Because I think it'll get good views. Perfect. Yeah. I'm not gonna say anything. I'm just gonna stare at you guys. I hope the pizza one wasn't filmed that way. It wasn't, but I want it next. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Valivan. I'll say good night to you now. I'm sorry. Good night, Valivan. Thank you for being here. I'm sorry that I skipped you. Hi, Carlos. Hello, hello. What's the most important thing in life? To find out what life means to you and what makes life worth living. Hi, billionaire. Hello, Bert. Hi, Ricardo. Thank you guys for the thumbs up on YouTube. Thank you for the thumbs up on YouTube. Thank you. If you want to get a good short throw up at the end, Josh, I almost blocked you for that. That actually just disturbed me. I'm sending everyone up for the army. I couldn't imagine joining the military. I thought about it, but are you still at 6 jars? Has it never gone up? Just 6. Yeah. You're not too old. They will take you. You're not getting out of it this easy. You're not too old. You're too old to be... You're too old for the draft. Apparently. But you can join the Army, Air Force, and Space Force up to age 42. Navy and Coast Guard up to age 41. And the Marine Corps up to age 28. So you are too old to join the Marine Corps. Hi, Smiley. He works in a field that cannot be taken. Oh. Casper. Hi, Brian. What branch would you join? I'll drive the trucks. I'll drive the cargo trucks. That whatever branch that's in. No, the non-drop and give me 20 branch, please. Drop and give me 20. That's the trucker branch. Beep, beep. Sign your girl up. I'm about to be driving around. They fire me. They send me home after the first time I pull up and I go, beep, beep, delivery, beep, beep. It doesn't beep, you already failed. Exactly. See? The horn sounded like that while driving into battle. They're gonna laugh at you. No, that's not the actual horn. I'm beeping. I probably wouldn't be allowed to beep though. She is sunshine on a cloudy day. 07. Yeah. Get some sunshine. Oh. Well, okay, guys. It's probably time that we get a little bit of rest. It's probably time that we get a little bit of rest. Probably time that we get some rest. Maybe you could... oh, my goodness. I don't know about that one. That is one that I do not know about. Guys, I braid my hair before I go to bed. Oh my gosh. Who do I look like? Who is the one guy from the movie and he has this hairstyle? Oh my gosh, no. Oh my gosh, I'm telling you. No. I'm telling you. I'm telling you right here. I look like Mayor Augustus Mayhew. I look like Mayor Augustus Mayhew right now. Twins. I look like this dude. Stop. I'm clowning on my own self right now. Clip it. What would make you feel this way, my girl? My girl, talking about my girl, my girl. You wish that guy's too pompous for you to compare. Are you saying that his hair is better than mine? I'm sorry, Miss Jackson, but I am for real. I never meant to make your daughter cry. I apologize a trillion times. Sorry, Miss Jackson, but I am for real. Did you watch the Michael Jackson documentary? I did not. Ow. 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 Sorry, my neck almost fell off. Hi, Tolly. You look raggedy. Thank you. That's the look I was going for. If I didn't have to work tomorrow, hey, ask the, see if it'll tell you in the summary. I'd actually be very curious if they could count it. Imagine you do that and I get a copyright strike on my channel. We have to wait until the next day to ask. That's actually kind of lame. Guys, if you have a female in your life that has long hair and they wake up with it tangled, recommend that they braid it before they go to sleep so that it stays somewhat untangled, at least at the ends, because the ends are what is going to break first. Because it is the hair that has been out the longest. All-nighter, everyone. I'm up all night to get some. You're up all night to get some. We're up all night for good fun. I'm up all night to get lucky. Up all night for fun. All night to the sun. Up all night. You're up all night to get lucky. Up all night to get lucky. Gonna party like it's the end of the world. We're gonna party like it's 2012. You know that it doesn't matter as long as we got each other. I gotta go because I'm on a payphone. I'm running out of minutes. I'm running out of time. I gotta call my baby daddy. He's on the other line. Sorry, guys. I gotta go. Thank you for the floating heart, Magda. Thank you for the floating heart. Yeah, go on now. Skip her off. How bad can I be? I'm just doing what comes naturally. How bad can I be? How bad could I possibly be? Okay. It's time to go. Good night, guys. Thank you so much for everything. Thank you, TJ, for the channel membership. Thank you, Wildebeest. Oh my gosh. I called them wild. It's a wildebeest. Hi, Mayo. Hi, Myth. Oh my gosh, I said their name wrong. I can't read. Shout out Goopy one more time for the raid. Thank you, Jack, for all the biddies. Thank you, Brayden, for the sub. We all know you can't read. Bomb, bomb, bomb. And thank you to everybody on YouTube who sent stickers. Thank you to everybody on YouTube who subscribed. Thank you guys for all of the thumbs up. I do appreciate it. Good night, Bella Band. Good night, Sinister. Good night. Good night, Alice. Good night, Whoopty. Good night. Good night, Brian. Good night, Ryan. Yes. Good night, Banshee. Good night, Juice God. Good night, Honey. Good night, Mayo. Good night, Myth. Good night, TJ. Good night, Terrence. Good night, good night, good night for the wins. Good night, Tennis. Good night, Smiley. Good night, Chad. Good night, Ducky. Yes, yes, yes. Good night, Ryan. Good night, Miv. I went to get milk. Someone on YouTube asked if she likes milk right as you said that. Oh gosh. Good night, everybody. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you for everything. I appreciate you guys. See you guys next time. Make sure you guys subscribe on YouTube if you are not. Good night. Good night, Miko. Close the door. Don't tell me what to do. Good night. Bye, guys. Knock, knock, knock. Oh gosh. Nobody's allowed to come over. I decided. Good night, Marianne. Good night, good night.